Enzo Maresca, the manager who brought real silverware to Chelsea. Conference League triumph. Club World Cup victory. Historic achievements in a short tenure. Then, in early 2026, it all unraveled overnight. A parting of ways announced suddenly. Tensions with the board, disagreements behind closed doors, interest from bigger clubs. Success turned to silence, but what truly broke the partnership? The story is far more complicated than it seems. Enzo Maresca arrived at Chelsea in the summer of 2024, signed to a 5-year contract with an option for extension. The Italian coach came with a clear vision: possession-based football, heavy pressing, influenced heavily by his time under Pep Guardiola at Manchester City. Chelsea's new owners were searching for long-term stability after years of managerial turnover. Maresca inherited a young, talented squad and promised to build something lasting. Early signs were positive. The team showed promise in Europe and domestically. But as months passed, underlying issues began to surface. By the start of 2026, the club released a brief statement. Chelsea Football Club and head coach Enzo Maresca have parted company. We wish Enzo well for the future. The words were polite, but reports quickly revealed a much messier reality. A breakdown in working relationships, disagreements that had been simmering, and a decision that felt inevitable to some, shocking to others. Maresca's record looked impressive on paper. He led Chelsea to the UEFA Conference League title in May 2025, a dominant run culminating in a convincing final victory. Chelsea became one of the few clubs to have won every major UEFA competition available. Then came the 2025 FIFA Club World Cup, a grueling tournament where Maresca navigated tough opposition, ultimately lifting the trophy against elite competition. These were genuine achievements, milestones that had eluded Chelsea in recent years. In the Premier League, the team secured Champions League qualification, finishing in the top 4. November 2025 brought personal recognition, Premier League Manager of the Month. Maresca spoke positively about the project, praising the young players, emphasizing long-term growth over short-term fixes. The dressing room appeared united, the style of play evolving. Fans began to believe this could be the start of something special. But even during the highs, small cracks were forming, whispers of frustration, questions about decision-making. The first public signs of trouble came subtly. Disagreements emerged with the club's medical and performance staff. Reports detailed concerns over player management, particularly workloads for returning injured players. Maresca was said to have ignored specific recommendations, potentially risking further injuries. Some decisions were reportedly influenced by transfer value considerations, keeping players available for potential sales. The club responded firmly, sending a formal letter outlining responsibilities. The head of physical performance was placed on the bench during matches, a clear oversight move. In one instance, after a league win, Maresca described the preceding 48 hours as his worst at the club. He refused to elaborate, but sources connected it directly to ongoing medical frustrations. Staff were reportedly shocked by the public admission. His agent later sought clarification from the club. These moments created instability. Speculation grew. Trust eroded slowly but steadily. Was this the turning point, or just one piece of a larger puzzle? Form on the pitch began to reflect the internal strain. Chelsea struggled, managing only 1 win in 7 Premier League games. The team slipped in the standings, falling behind rivals. After a frustrating home draw, fan discontent was audible. Substitutions met with boos. It proved to be Maresca's last match in charge. The announcement came swiftly: parted company, change gives best chance to get season back on track. The club statement acknowledged the trophies, Conference League, Club World Cup, but emphasized the need for momentum. Behind the scenes, reports painted a picture of irreconcilable differences. The board reached a unanimous decision. The working relationship had become unsustainable. Debates quickly arose. Had Maresca resigned, or was he effectively sacked? Legal questions surfaced, potential disputes over contract terms. The exit felt abrupt, especially after recent successes, but the buildup had been months in the making. The reasons for the split remain heavily debated. Poor results were cited, but many point to deeper issues. The medical rift was central. Ignored advice on loads, formal warnings ignored. Maresca had informed the club of interest from rivals, including discussions linked to Manchester City, where he could potentially replace Pep Guardiola. This added fuel. Some say he was seeking an exit, others claim it made his position untenable. Frustrations over transfer policies surfaced. Unmet requests for defensive reinforcements, particularly after key injuries. Ownership dissatisfaction grew, with reports of self-inflicted wounds from public comments. The cryptic outburst after the Everton win shocked internal circles. Agent intervention followed. Fifth managerial change since the 2022 takeover, a pattern of instability. A leading replacement candidate emerged from a partner club, but uncertainty lingers. Champions League qualification still within reach, but questions dominate. Did the medical letter seal his fate? Was rival interest the final straw? Poor form or fractured relations? The full picture remains incomplete. Recriminations continue. Enzo Maresca's Chelsea tenure ended as quickly as it had risen. Trophies delivered, Conference League, Club World Cup, moments of real success. Then, tensions proved unbreakable. Medical disagreements, rival club talks, form dip, cryptic comments, ownership frustrations. No single factor, just a complex, rapid breakdown. Chelsea turns the page, but the questions linger. Resignation or sacking? Medical rift or results? Fans versus critics? Drop your theory below.
Thanks a lot for watching. If you liked this video, consider smashing the subscribe button. Also, right here is another video we believe you'll enjoy.